We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. As we can see, the price drop, and we have been within this move since we had this flat, internal flat as a 1, 2, 3. As we can see, the price break the previous low based on this correction, and we have a divergence. That's mean right now we can confirm as a B, C. Okay, and most of the chart they have the similar movement. Now we want to see whether the price can break the previous low or not, because with the breakout of the previous low in the bigger picture we can see the divergence. What I want to say is that if we get any reversal, this is what we are looking for. And if I move to daily chart, as what we expected, I mentioned if anyone wants to look for trade, especially buy, the price can consolidate here for longer time. That's why when the price was in this move exactly here within this green candle, we mentioned the price can drop, but we mentioned for long term, we're looking for reversal buy. And even if you move to forward chart, the only thing is if there is a breakout of the previous low, mostly we can see the divergence based on this indicator. MACD may doesn't show us, but it doesn't matter. Right now, even based on forward chart, we're looking at this. Any reversal for long term, this is what we're looking for. But right now, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. Still, we can look for continuation. Even if we get the flag here, we can look for one more drop. Since we mentioned even the price can break the previous low. But for sell is a short-term strategy. We are not really interested in the sell. We are more interested in the buy. That's mean we're looking for the reversal. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup for buy. For long term, as I mentioned, we're looking for buy. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. We continue with the second chart, and as we can see, as I mentioned, most of the chart they have the similar movement. The only thing is the flat, the correction here we get is quite different. But as we can see, we have a divergence. The price is almost near to previous low, and if the price break, we can look for bigger divergence. That means we even for this chart for the mentioned coin, if we get any reversal at least similar to what we get here, this is what we're looking for. Because as I mentioned, most of the charts they had a similar move, they have a similar movement, and even based on daily they have a similar movement. The only thing is we're looking for the reversal, but we can expect the price to consolidate here for longer time unless there is a continuation and the price break the 11.15. Okay, and we don't have anything else to discuss. Even based on forward chart, if there is a continuation, mostly we can look for divergence, but MACD we cannot confirm, but the other indicators we can see, we can look for. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we're looking for the reversal. And as we mentioned in the last chart, it's still for similar to what here also we can look for correction similar to any of this. We can look for continuation. Since we mentioned we can expect the price to break the previous low, but any sell is a short-term sell. It depends on the traders, but we're looking for the reversal. We just follow the chart. If we see any reversal, we take the trade for buy. Anyway, even for this chart, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow. If I see any update or trade setup, I will share. And for this coin also, which is Ankr, we start with a 1 hour chart. And again, I need to highlight here because I mentioned most of the chart they have a similar movement. Here also we have this correction as a 1, 2, 3 ABC. We have a divergence. Just let me confirm with the MACD. Do we have a divergence? Yes. All right. That's mean we're looking for reversal, similar movement, because most of the charts they have the similar correction, similar movement meant because of this down moves due to the Bitcoin. But the only difference is the gap. In this gap, that's mean with the previous low based on the bigger picture is very high. That's mean the possibility of the price to retest this one is very less. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're looking for the reversal. Any reversal, any trade setup for buy, we will take it. Daily chart is similar movement. We are within this move. If we refer to our analysis for this chart, since the price was within this here, I mentioned we can expect to get one more drop similar to any of this. And this is what we get. And right now, we're looking for reversal for buy. And if I move to forward chart, we don't have anything to discuss. The only thing is this tree, the mentioned chart, this tree, most of them they have a similar movement. Any reversal, we will take the trade for buy, and we start to manage it. And in three of them, we can look for continuation. As we mentioned, we can expect to get a small correction similar to this for continuation, but the sell is a short term. Mostly, we're looking for the reversal. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup as well here. The only thing is we follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share, but mostly we will be more interested to look for reversal. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or trades out of any of these three charts, I will share. Thanks.